second semi-final of the day. We're done with the Chinese derby, and we go into the Korean derby here in Group B. Oopsie. There we go. Soen versus Chaemiko. The winner will face Infi, and the loser will fight for survival against Romantic. Top 2, of course, advance from this group into the round of 8 of Yule Cup, which will be played on Thursday. Yeah. We're in game on CH once again. We have Chaemiko as the blue human. We have Soen as the red orc. And I wonder, what is the handsome young man bringing us? It is a Blade Master on CH. Always up for surprises. Soen is.
Okay. Wow, this is like a complete change of pace. It's been all about Farseer these last couple of weeks. On some maps, we will see Blade Master play still like Echo, like LR. But this is not a terrible Blade Master map, I guess, but not a good Blade Master map. And this map is so good for playing Farseer TC expansion and then abusing the hell out of these fountains, as we saw from Focus yesterday. So yeah, this is a massive surprise to me. This to me looks like Soen does not believe in the Farseer play at all anymore.
Yeah, it's really, really cool. This is not even slowly. This is becoming my favorite matchup because things are changing on like a half-weekly basis. Rekram was writing a big article about this matchup, and I think most of it is outdated already due to the plays we've seen this weekend. Like, heroes are constantly changing, unit compositions are constantly changing. It's just great to see them try new stuff. We have a decently fast tech by Soen. He was a big fan of the Wyvern before, for a couple of weeks and months. Wonder if he's still a fan. I don't think so.
Yeah, this matchup currently, or recently, has moved away entirely from the rifles because TC is just really good against rifles. But this is Blade Master now. This means no TC. So this kind of opens the door again for Chaemiko to play rifles. And this is also why this is a weird choice on this map, because rifles are amazing on Concealed. You can creep the 3 red camps easily with rifles. With casters, it's a nightmare to creep these camps. So, yeah, Blade Master. Okay, I'm not sold on it yet, but we'll see how it goes. About people saying that Crown would be totally broken, by the way, look at the Blade Master inventory. He's got double circled right now. He's almost got a crown. This inventory plus a tome equals a crown. Are you guys really telling me they would be broken if this was a red camp drop? I think you guys are over exaggerating a little. But okay. I'm not gonna get too upset here, Neil. Today is too beautiful of a day.
Alright. Man, I thought for a second Missing Church was rallying you up a little and you're raging against our audience, but thank God you're still a nice and humble guy.
Of course we are. Of course we are. Blade Master is trying to stack up on claws here as much as possible. And this is quite surprising that he's able to get this camp, because I guess we didn't mention this yet. Whoopsie poopsie. Chaemiko went for the lab creep first, so he tried to keep the Ogre plus Troll camp for later to get level 3, but Soen stealing this away is actually really nice. And now he's got a 3rd circlet, and now he's got even more than Crown of Kings. Oh my god, that must be completely broken.
He's almost one-hitting this Troll Trapper.
Wow. Need nerf, please.
Boots of
Blade Master got a lot of mana. This is pretty good for the mid-game here. He's going to be able to roam around really heavily. But he's playing the Blade Master very unusual, right? Normally, Blade Master play is all about tailing the Archmage, keep him from creeping, even if it means that you're sacrificing your own experience. But he was creeping up instead. So the AM, with creeping faster, is level 3 now, has a lot of mana himself, and can run into that orc base. These tier 2 buildings were pretty late.
I love this play by Chaemiko. Making it so the green spot gives him level 3, even if the big one is crapped or not, and then he's right next to the orc base. That's just a great timing. Forces the Blade Master back. He won't get level 3 anytime soon. 2 water elementals ready. Is it enough though? Mass repair, and it actually is. So in supply stuck. He was able to get the TC out, so wrong call, Remo. We will get a TC in the end. No Shadow Hunter.
Yeah, I guess we have been seeing that a little bit more recently. I've only seen it on Wikipedia summaries. I haven't actually seen, I think, myself Blade Master TC yet. I like that, I guess. On this map, it seems to make a lot of sense. You don't have the shadow for healing, but you have the fountains for healing.
Yep.
Maybe that makes up for the lack of the healer.
Raider Walker play by Soin. Chaemiko on tier 2 as well. Was a little later with the tech, I guess, but now the Sanctums are coming up faster. We do have a Blacksmith, we do get a Mountain King. So in total, still a little bit behind when it comes to tech. Remo Aura first triggers me.
Where's the Stomper? Is he going... Like, when you don't have Farseer, you have to go Stomp, right? You can't just go Shockwave.
Yeah, I think so. You don't have the synergy of double AoE, so you can easily counter it.
And the
Maybe
Stomp
even with
lockdown for the
Priest
Blade is
only.
also really nice.
Yeah, it's pretty much a Hex Blade Master focus. At least it makes up for it.
So, you see, he's not going rifles, is he? He was considering rifles. Chaemiko went for the early Blacksmith to be able to get to rifles, but then he sees the TC and he shifts gears and goes double Sanctum instead. So, it's a bit of resources wasted, kind of. Can make use of it later, perhaps, for breaker upgrades, but right now is not doing anything for him.
It's
It's pretty cool. And seriously, man, this matchup, you never know what you're gonna get nowadays.
Exactly. It's it's a grab bag of builds. Double level up, level 3 and 2. I mean, we've seen was it this match? No, it was against Night Elf, right? Where Focus played Mirror Image. So it's not all craziness yet.
That was
Maybe
cool.
we're getting there.
That was so cool.
Against Moon, that was.
Oh yeah. Level 2 mirror image on level 3. If you guys missed it, that's not a joke. That was actually a build.
Oh,
and
Blade.
he won with that.
Steals the item. But not the experience. Mountain King got that. Close to level 2. Can he steal this experience?
Is it
No reveal.
enough?
He's trying to. Playing around.
He got a
it,
high
though.
damage roll. I think he can just go for the trapper. Huh?
Passive
Doesn't want
kill.
to.
But with the slow, he controls his Blade Master nicely.
If the Blade had gotten the Magi here, this would have been a massive steal. This MK would still be far away from level 2. But as it is, he gets the level 2 right here.
Oh, kills a Sork. That's big.
Dude, 2 priests and a sorceress.
Yep.
Blade
So-
Master, boys.
Soen's going crazy with the BM. Thank you very much, Dicker Tanzbär, for the 9-month resub. Nice, Nick. 5
And I
months.
guess humans are kind of not that used to that anymore. If a Farseer shows up, it's not like you're gonna lose 3 casters right away. Not normally, but the Blade Master, backstab crit, absolutely possible.
Oh, Stomp
coming
maybe.
in.
Disables him first to reposition the Archmage out of Stomp range. Here we go now. 2 Footmen hurt. 1 is dead already. PC.
Miko is super heavy on the breakers. Like, where's his casters? I guess they died?
Yeah, they're all dead.
But still, even if they were here, this would have been 2 priests, 2 Sorks into breakers. That's still very fast. So what that means is that's very little slow only. There's a slow on the grunt. That one's gonna die.
Did you know, by the way, that Chaemiko's pretty good at blocking? It was another showcase here.
It was a slowed unit, Neo. That's totally easy. It's not hard at all.
Player's forces are under attack.
Thank you, Mr. Reddit, for pointing that out again.
Yes, I know. Chaemiko has the best blocks in the world. Red cam now for So, and it's gonna be level 3. Best item here. Brilliance maybe?
Yep. This is certainly not one, but it's gonna get some gold for it. For heal scroll, maybe. Can use that as well. Continues with the Raider Walker. Kodos will come in soonish as well. 45 supply only for the human. And production stops for now. He has 2 swords. And queuing the Adept upgrade before building more.
Are people still talking about the Crown of Kings?
Of course.
I think I triggered something there. Nice. Talking about balance. Always a good idea. Always a great idea. No expansion here so far. In this matchup, especially from the Orc side, we see quite a few expansions nowadays. But normally more, of course, with the Farseer play.
A player's forces are under attack.
MK gets level 3 though. The Breaker's front line is starting to establish. Normally, lately, the longer it goes, the better it seems to be becoming for the human.
Yeah, because Stomp is pretty much completely getting cancelled by Stormbolt and Breakers. You might get 1 Stomp out, but 2 would be big already. 3 would be huge. It's pretty much impossible. So there's not much value in the TC late game, which is weird to say because his late game spells are so good. Going for a Potion of Mana, that's nice. Blade Master at level 4, that's also nice. But Chaemiko again with a push. Thank you, Nem182, for the tier 1 sub.
All right, hitting the burrows here. We don't have reinforced defenses yet. It's halfway done, but a little bit too late. And this is what creeping with the Blade Master sometimes does to you. You don't know where the opponent is, you're not scouting, and suddenly get caught off guard. Raiders are still hurt from creeping. There was not enough heal salves. It looks like a bit of a mistake there by Soen, not picking up the heal salves earlier. He really wasn't ready to fight here, I guess. Maybe want to make use of that fountain. But in we go. This looks like a big dedicated push by Chaemiko.
Oh,
just kidding. TP
not
out.
too dedicated.
That's a weird attack. Isn't that a weird attack?
It's
He
a
runs
pretty weird
across
attack.
the map, kills 1 burrow, and he's like, hey, I did my job, and now it's time to leave.
Oh, and he keeps himself stuck. I was about to say it's great if he wants to go up to 60-70 supply and then push again just to prepare like the second punch. But now that the farm is gone and has to be rebuilt, he can't rise up to 60 quickly. And then there's still a supply lead for the Orc for quite some time. That was a big mistake, actually.
I have to answer the door. 1 second.
Okay, no problem. Boots of Kel'Thuzad for the Blade Master. Real good. Plus 12 damage now and more attack speed. Chaemiko going for the shop with Mana Potion and an Invul. Mountain King, of course, big carry. We do have Clap level 2, so Soen definitely needs some heal scrolls as well. He has 2 of them. As he's supply stuck, he can use the resources for something else. Good scouting continuously with the Wand of Illusion, and expansion coming up, but instantly towers against that will be cancelled, but forces the Orc units to this position here, creating some space for the main army to go into the main once again. And this time the shop is falling, but not that easy to kill burrows. They are far in the base. They have reinforced defenses now as they're fortified. So it only now with the burrow, that looks quite late.
Oh, this will be a perfect position right there. Chaemiko sitting in the arch. Neo's favorite position on the map.
This stupid arc. Clap
Starting
level
off
2
with-
great.
MK's got a lot of mana though. He's gonna have more chances trying to control the Blade Master. TC coming in, looking for the stomp. Only hits the water element like the AM though. And I guess the Mountain King, he's getting focused next. But Blade Master starting to drop low. Has to go for the heal scroll there rather early. But there's gonna be a second one, I guess. Water Elemental's getting quickly dispelled all the time. But Soen, on the way back, there's a slow trap, as always, and the TC just can't connect. This is what we've been seeing over and over. The Breakers just seemingly insurmountable. Blade Master now is going to start to begin attacking them here. Crits are good, but so is the clap. But MK's out of mana, out of invul. He's in trouble. He's surrounded. TP has to be transferred, but the stomp coming in. The staff is there. I mean, the TP is there. And he gets out last second. That was super close.
Super close. He tried with the backstab. Didn't work. That could have costed the game for Chaemiko. But the Expo is up. That was one of the best positions he could fight, like the human could fight. Having the Breakers protecting the casters, no connection anywhere. But Soen still up at 50, healing up with the fountain. That's pretty fast. Killing some more peasants here. Chaemiko, what are you doing with them?
He's trying to keep him from going to the fountain. He's coming up with the army in the meantime. It's kind of cool. Invis MK looking for this Blade Master. He doesn't have Spirit Link. He's taking a lot of damage. He doesn't have mana for Windwalk. Oh no, he does. Barely enough.
Barely indeed. There's of course Vision thanks to the breaker in the stomach of the Kodo. Invis again. This Kodo dead. But Soen made it to the fountain. He's gonna be all green as well. Mountain King is really hurt. Needs to make a pit stop at the shop, I think, to go for an invul. Or is he so confident in his invisibility? But oh, speed scroll engagement now because the mana on the Sork is low. Nice Stormbolt again. Archmage's in trouble. Invis a little too late. Reveal due to the end snare, and boom, was he killed here or what? Healing on the Blade Master. Mountain King still low. Can't re-engage. The Breakers in the middle of everything, but how much damage do they do? Not too much, actually. No Windwalk and no Stomp anymore, but there's a potion. Be careful.
Yeah, this Blade Master DPS is coming in really big right now, and the MK. What is an MK without a Brilliance? Not that much. Even the 1-off Menacing coming in. No spells anymore from this Mountain King. GG. And the 1-0 for Soen with the Blade Master TC combo.
Dude, man, I wasn't expecting this really. But Chaemiko had a lot of losses in the mid game, which might have cost him the game in the end because it slowed him down so much and the pushes weren't too effectful there.
Yeah, like, what were those attacks into the main? It's like, yeah, he gets the burrow. Yeah, he keeps him supply stuck, but he's also giving 2 free camps to the opponent. He's creeping nothing in the meantime. I don't like that. Isn't your best interest to just prolong the game as much as you can? If he's expanding, okay, then you expand yourself. The more breakers there are, the harder it is for the orc.
Yeah, I do agree. Maybe he was a little, like, feeling a little aggressive today and thought, okay, there's flaws in Soen's game. I can defeat him in straight up fights. I guess what broke his neck in the end was that he ported himself in and couldn't go up to 60. If the next push hits with 60 supply instead of 50, it's a whole different game. But didn't happen.
Yeah, and I guess with the Blade Master TC, the hero focus is really strong because Hex can be dispelled. Stomp cannot be dispelled. And the TC is also adding in more right-click damage, stomp damage, aura damage. It's actually pretty dangerous.
Yeah. So, next game is going to be played on Amazonia. Chaemiko's map choice. As Soen is up a map, of course, now.
So the question is, this Blade Master TC, is it only viable with fountains? Or can you play it on other maps as well? It felt like it only really became strong when Blade was 4, TC was 3. So you may need a lot of creeps to make that work. And AZ, not the best map to get reliable high-level heroes, especially on the second hero. Understandable. Map choice here by Chaemiko, I guess.
Yeah, I expect a fast here, you know.
Yeah.
For sure. Game starts in a sec. Here we go. Match points for the orc, but map choice for the human. What?
It's a classic, dude. It's a classic. Barracks first. Chat. What does that mean? Who here knows what that must mean, especially considering this is Chaemiko? Gonna give you a second.
It's 2-minute delay,
3.
dude.
Yeah, I know, but they're gonna be able to think about this for a second because this has to mean Fire Lord. Good old Chaemiko classic. There used to be a time, when was that? 2 years ago maybe, where he played Fire Lord Tower Push every single game against Orc.
He was so desperate. It was kind of funny.
And back when we had Ancient Isles in the pool. Oh, thank God that's gone. But yeah, Fire Lord Tower Push is still playable, is still doable, but it's very rare nowadays because Farseer is pretty damn good against this. So, this first hero choice for Soen. You can fend it off with the Blade Master as well, but it's a lot harder. Oh, but it is the Blade Master. And a nice read here by Chaemiko. Wow. Putting him on the Blade Master again.
Yeah, I mean, these guys know each other inside out. Been living together, been practicing together, been hanging out on events together. Very good read indeed. Is this still doable? Like, I haven't seen a Fire Lord push since Romantic tried it against TH and fell on his nose twice in like 5 minutes each.
And also, like, what is the best way to play against this? You don't really want to engage into the lava spawn because they split and you don't have enough stuff to deal with it. I think trying to kill it before tier 2 can be impossible. I think the best way of dealing with it is weathering the storm, getting demolishers, and then taking out the towers with demolishers maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, what is the blade doing? Oh, it's going for lightning shield creep with the blade mask. That's pretty cool.
What? How? Ah, you just aggro the creeps and then they still apply the lightning shield?
I don't know exactly how it works. The funny thing is, I have gotten lightning shields here myself before trying to get it. But sometimes for me it works, sometimes it doesn't. I don't exactly know how it works.
Well, I saw this on Twitter, but I've never seen it in a real game. There's 0 experience. Okay, there's a little bit of experience thanks to the Footman dead, but the Fire Lord is already arriving. The creeps are still up. He could get a lot of experience just by sticking the last hits here. This is something completely new, and Chaemiko is storming into the base and sets up towers next to the forest. Okay, but it's gotta be cancelled.
What? Why does he cancel them?
I don't know. Grunt is low. Fire Lord may be under attack. Second lava spawn. Did he take out the creeps? No. 0 experience here and still 1.5 wind walks.
Fire Lord, not that useful anymore. So the difficult choice here for Orc is always, what do you attack? And I think Soin not teching is a problem right here. Of course, it's dangerous to tech, but Demolishers is the best thing you can have against this. And you need tier 2, of course.
Blade Master versus Fire Lord. He has to run. Not sure if the Grunt died in the base. Not yet. Speed scroll. Right clicks. Fire Lord. Gonna die soon. Oh, one more hit. Buys a lot of time.
He's running so far away from the base. This is fine. If he dies, it's completely fine.
Oh, Burrow's falling. The lava spawn won't split again. Grunt survived still. Fire Lord. And boom, walks into the backstab. But he's on the other side of the map. The tower's coming up. First guard tower is already up.
Yeah. And the second one is coming as well. And once 3 towers are up, man, this is so hard to deal with. Without range. I don't know how someone's gonna do this without tier 2.
No, me neither. He himself now. He can't go for mercenaries really. Too far away as well. And now the arc. Now he's teching.
Okay. Finally.
But he won't get a second here. Like Shadowhunter and TC absolutely out of the equation now.
Yeah, I don't think you want second hero versus this anyways. I think this is just for Demolishers. And he has the barracks, obviously. The barracks is away from the towers, which is also good. He needs to open up the way behind the barracks. He needs to chop down the trees so he can save the Demolishers behind and stuff like that. He needs to buy time for the demos, basically. That's the thing. But that also means that Chaemiko, he has time until the Demolishers come out. He can set up more towers right now, which are so hard still to deal with.
Love the shop for the clarities and region scrolls for more lava spawns. Such a big line of towers. If he kills the shop, that's huge. In the back, there's not too much space to set it up again. Sends
very nice
out a peon to do
spacing
it
by
here.
those towers. Barely out of range of the burrow. Protecting each other. All he's doing is killing some peasants. That's not a problem for Chaemiko. He's got 5 peasants here still. He can always call peasants from the main. That's what he's doing right now.
So is this a strong Chaemiko or a weak Soin?
It's a well-executed tower push. And I guess Soin's opening just was made to fail against this. It was him creeping rather aggressively, taking a lot of damage, not being able to respond, and then teching too late, I think. So much damage on the Grey.
Yep.
Very cool farm there as well to protect the towers a little bit more. 5 guard towers.
It's impossible. Tier 2 still not done. I wonder if he finishes the tech before the Great Hall gets killed. I doubt it.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen. Alright.
Can he start one
repair,
mass
dude.
repair?
Oh god, that's so expensive.
Spike
Looks like he doesn't have the lumber.
barricades.
Oh, that's kind of cool, I guess.
Is that the first time we're seeing as a pro game since the patch? It's a little change percentage-wise now, but against Footman, like what does it do? 1 damage per hit.
Lumber for repair.
Also no demolishers. Also
Yeah,
no
no.
shop. I mean, there's a shop, but he has no time to go there. Oh, look at the damage from the spike barricades. Wow, insane. GG. Chaemiko with his patented Firelord Tower push. It's working in October 2019. Who would have thought?
Yeah, and that's how you can kind of abuse no Farseer play. But it's not like you can't beat Tower Push like that with a Blade Master. But I think if the Firelord player plays it well, you can't stop the towers. You can just buy enough time for the demos. But tech was too late. No demolishers. Too many towers. GG.
Good summary. I am leaving you for... Oh no, I have to wait for the invite. Then I'm leaving you for a second. Need to put up some shoes. You know, my feet are cold.
Are you not wearing socks?
I am, but they're very thin.
You northern Germans, so cold where you are. It's like 22 degrees today. It's actually a seriously beautiful day.
Yeah, you're in Mainz.
I am.
It's a little different here in Hamburg. The weather is not the same in all of Germany. We're gonna be right back.
I think if Hamburg had good weather, just everyone would move to Hamburg. Yeah.
My house shoes were right behind the green screen, Remo. I didn't have to leave you for for more than 10 seconds.
The house shoes.
Yeah, what are they called in English?
I think house shoes is pretty good. I
Okay.
think I like that better. But I think they're slippers.
Slippers is a very broad term, right? Because normal shoes are also called slippers. Like Vans, whatever.
I think as soon as you slip into them, they're slippers. Is that how that works? Maybe.
Ah, that makes sense, but I'm not sure if the world
What I was
doesn't make
saying
sense all the
was,
time.
what I was saying was, if Hamburg had good weather, probably everyone would just move to Hamburg.
I would
Be
leave.
like, would be like LA. You would leave. I need my emo atmosphere. Where's the darkness?
Yeah, give me
Where's
my
the
rain.
sadness?
Give me my thunder. There we go,
So
guys.
we have map 3 coming up next. Now, we had quite some unusual games. It was the Blade Master TC combo on map 1. And Chaemiko strikes back on map 2 with the good old Firelord Tower Push. Ideally, you want maps for that to be small, but now we're in Northern Isles. This is a rather large map. Long distances between the mains, and Chaemiko is not opting for that Firelord again. Question is, what's Soen gonna do? Is it Blade Master time again? This isn't really a great Blade Master map right here. I guess we do have a marketplace. You could stack up the blade, but you're not naturally gonna be finding too many claws here, normally. And this is, after all, a pretty good Farseer map. However, if you watch TH versus Focus, maybe there's a reason not to trust in the Farseer too much anymore.
Yeah, Soen had a show match against Chaemiko not too long ago. He lost it 0-4 with Farseer, I think Farseer only. So maybe that demoralized him a little, and it's Blade again.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I wonder if this is gonna be becoming like a taste kind of thing, you know? Some people prefer Blade Master.
Yeah.
Some
And
players
Spiral.
prefer Farseer. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to see Lin playing against Ewan. I think he's obviously playing ladder and stuff, and he's had time to think about things, and also to watch Focus playing next. And what about Fly? Fly is also a really interesting question currently. Is he actually back to the top of the world? He's been looking pretty good recently. Interesting, interesting.
It's definitely fun to cast Fly because it's so unpredictable what happens. Like, you never know. He will be playing with Lin in Group D. Sok is in that group as well, so we have another showcase of Human versus Orc over there.
And Chaemiko here is putting Soen on a Farseer, as he is going for that Scout Tower. Creeping natural first?
Forces are under attack.
Is he actually... What? Wait.
Okay.
The footy Scout is only now. Only now. Imagine if there's a Farseer showing up. What?
Oh, can he get the last hit though? I doubt it. But yeah, he's like,
He's actually gonna expand.
could be pretty. He doesn't have the resources right now. Was it just for level 2? No, he's staying.
Oh my god, he's actually expanding. This is literally the first time ever I've seen fast expansion from human on Northern Isles against Orc.
Cool series with a lot of surprises. Does he have the resources now? Yep, starts it super low on lumber.
A player's forces
The power
are
build
under
could
attack.
be should be fine.
Oh, that's a cool play from Stone. Did you see that? He saw the footy close to the creep camp, so he pulls out the Murloc himself while he's creeping, and he triggers the ensnare on the footy.
Wow.
Gets another kill.
And level 2 and Spidey socks. But no grunt near the expansion, no blade master near the expansion. Doesn't even scout for it yet. An Archmage, Pendant of Energy. Very nice decision to go for that camp so far. He finds the army. He's still blind about the expo.
Did he look in the inventory? Did he see the pendant? Like, even just the natural creep is super unusual in this matchup. I don't think... Oh my god, he didn't look. He didn't look! He's got no idea that this is happening. And we kind of have to forgive him for that. Nobody does this.
Yeah.
Nobody, ever. We cast Warcraft 3 all the time, and this is the first time we're seeing this.
So cool. And he got level 3 as well. Oh, pretty close at least. And
Yep,
yeah,
he's gonna
tower's
get it.
coming up as well. There's no clue. Nice distraction with the footman here. He lost complete track. TC again. This is slow build. TC is not really able to push immediately like a Shadow Hunter would be.
Someone has absolutely zero
Player's
clue.
forces
Yeah.
are under attack.
He's like me with chemistry in school. I have no freaking idea, man.
Well, I can totally see that. You were one of the Lummels in the last row, right?
Yes, absolutely. I like physics a lot, but chemistry, oh no.
Physics of girls, maybe. Thank you.
How does that make sense?
Thank you, level 1 NPC, for the 200 bits. Here comes a push with the second water elemental very soon. He's getting rid of the first one. But this totem still gonna fall.
That was a nice block from the footy there to keep the water elemental out, but it's still enough damage. Kill the totem. Oh, and that's so important. Like, if there was a tier 2 push supposed to be coming, that doesn't work without Spirit Link. Grunt sees the expansion now,
Yeah.
and so it's like, excuse me, what?
Chaemiko is just smiling from ear to ear right now. Oh, you finally got it, huh? You finally got it. Took you some time.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah,
Get two
Chaemiko's
tech.
ticking already.
1/3
He's
done,
getting
yeah.
towers up. I'm kind of surprised he's so low on towers here, Chaemiko. Like, doesn't he just have to survive right now and then he wins?
Yeah, I think timing for counter expansion is already over. He needs to creep up the TC. Needs a 50 supply army to even try to break that because of the towers.
Oh, the sentry is really nice. Protection against the blade.
Yeah. So tempting to engage again, but without Windwalk, no chance. These two footmen and the Archmage all down to 50%, but not for much longer. Blacksmith coming. Okay, one Raider out, then Ensnare. No Wyvern anywhere.
This is so tough for Soen right now. What's he supposed to do?
Yeah, he doesn't know either,
He
right?
needs to pause the game right now, call
Let-
Lin, and say, "Hey, Lin. So, there's only
haven't-
one single play in the world how I can win this game. I don't know how it works. Do you know maybe?"
It would be
Can you
so
help me?
nice. Hey, June, I got a little situation up here. It's like the telephone joker at Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Like, let's implement that in Walker so you can pause the game and call a friend.
TC's
For
got
advice.
Shockwave, by the way.
Yeah, against buildings, it makes sense.
I seriously don't know what he's supposed to do. Oh, the AM with the booties. The booties!
Are under
Booties.
attack.
Oh, he's not killing the grunts? He's killing the raider.
Town is
Oh my
under
god.
siege.
This is one manly AM, dude. Old man knows the tricks.
Oh, takes out. Oh, will he take out the raider? Everything's so hurt. 3 kills on the plate. Footman intercepting. Are they? Oh, I guess they are. Archmage's catching up. The boots,
Look
Remo,
at
the
those
value
boots,
of the boots.
Oh, he lets the raider go though. Okay. Loses track a little bit. But the thing is, he doesn't even need these kills. But he's getting them.
I mean, always good to kill stuff.
Yeah, yeah. This match, you know.
He's getting fast upgrades here. Double Sanctum, MK.
Or is he gonna get 3 Sanctum Neo? Can you imagine?
That would
Triple
be the
Sanctum.
dream. That would be the dream. I haven't seen Triple Sanctum in a long time. Which is a shame. Because it's so good.
AM's coming back in again. Is he gonna get this raider? I have unfinished business here!
This raider, though, refuses to die. He
What
knows
do you
when...
call those things in English that old people have where they're pushing this little card thingy in front of themselves? You know? The rollators?
Yeah.
To Google that.
What are you referencing to?
It's the AM.
Ah.
Oh, it's called... It's called Rollator.
Ah, okay.
Player's forces are
Apparently.
under attack.
Rollator. Sounds...
Rollator.
sounds way nastier, though. Oh, here comes the old man with the rollator. Be careful. So I guess his answer is lots of siege damage and shockwaves. He's getting him at like at 50. Can't rise up to 70, which is of course the magical mark for a human army.
Mana potion. Dude, these peasants are all about to die, actually.
Yeah, but imagine they would all be dead without the Regent Scroll. Archmage focus now, trying to force a town portal. He is tier 2, can go for shops, for potions.
That's a late TP.
Yep.
Is he gonna die to the shockwave?
He's coming! So close, potion right away. He is doing a lot of damage, but is he really killing enough?
Yeah, and now he's out of juice. No more shockwaves.
A player's forces are under attack.
Thank you for the €5 donation, El Turicano. Not much to say, just keep doing what you're doing. Much appreciation for your work. Sweet, man. Thank you. Much appreciation for the dono.
Now that I think about it, Blizzard put a lot of effort into TC visuals. We talked about the Stomp yesterday, having this earthquake effect on the ground, right? And when he does Shockwave, the earth kind of bends, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's the only hero who has stuff like that, isn't he? Blizzard knows what's good, my little torrent boy.
Yeah, that's why they gave him level 3 Storm.
Stompa. The TC's having a tough game here. He's got his torrent bros, the walkers by his side, but...
Counter expansion by Soin, but immediately scouted 4 footmen taking it down.
So he's getting some free kills in the middle at least. Takes out 2 Sorks. But they are easy to replace on 2 bases. Another nice shockwave, that's pretty good. Oh, the footies are killing the Blade Master!
Calculated. But he can't go into this fight again and 2 walkers die. Slow kicking in. Soin is losing 2 raiders because of this.
Yeah, I mean...
Ouch. That, like, the last minute was so painful for Soin. He had a nice engagement with a lot of damage, and then 1 minute later he's getting wrecked.
Yeah, typical orc, I guess. Once you're out of mana, things turn sour. But I mean, you know, it's a human fast expansion which goes unnoticed. Like, what do you expect?
It's pretty good.
Someone is trying to make it work somehow. But I got a feeling we're gonna have an orc in the lower
Player's
brackets.
forces are under
I think
attack.
so too. 300 mana extra for the TC. Is that enough shockwave with level 3 now?
He's going all in on those shockwaves.
Yeah. I mean, it's very cool. It makes the earth bend.
It does.
Mountain King is not level 3 yet. Not too much mana on him. But Chaemiko is quick with the reactions here today. And he has another footman here to scout the second expansion attempt. Just very solid play by Chaemiko. And very non-conform play, like he surprises his opponent and he's executing things very well.
Yeah.
I like it.
This feels kind of like a StarCraft best of 3. Whereas there's a lot of mind games going on with the builds and stuff. From Chaemiko's side, at least. Whereas normally in Warcraft 3 we have the set-in-stone builds, which are considered the best for the most part. And then it's about execution and perhaps creep patterns and stuff like that, and timings.
Especially timings. A lot of people still don't realize that, I guess, but timings and using power spikes is for a long time is and was the biggest thing in Warcraft.
Yeah.
Especially if you include creep routes into timings, which kind of goes hand in hand.
Players' forces are under attack.
So, Soin is trying to look for... Oh, he casted both Sorks invisible at the same time. Did you see that?
Yeah,
Did you catch that, Neo? And now
Yeah.
he's blocking with them. Oh, damn. That's
Yes.
really hard to do because Sork Invis doesn't have a cast point. So you have to do it exactly at the same time. It may be the same frame that you have to do it in. Not sure on that, but you have to do it basically at the same time. That was nice.
2-0 riflemen coming. 1-0 footman. It's a lot of damage for the human army already. Shop control as well. Tome of retraining. Yeah, give me that blizzard.
Under attack.
The last couple of months where we have a beautiful blizzard. Let it rain.
The town is under siege.
Well,
When you start Blizzard, could you sing the Frozen song, please, Neo?
let it go. Let it go.
Wait. I don't know the song. I haven't watched the movie, but yeah, I think the lyrics are right.
A player's forces
He's letting it go in the main.
Oh, that hurt one of my ears.
You're so...
the town is under siege.
Meanie pants, Neo.
Who says I'm wearing pants?
It'd be pretty funny if you're wearing shoes, but no pants.
That's how I slept in like a week ago. I was a little drunk. Game is over, by the way. Someone is losing everything. I went to a party. I got home hammered. And then I woke up. No pants on, but shoes. Like, what the fuck did I do? I sat down on my bed. GG, Chaemiko wins. I sat down on my bed. I untied my shoes. I got rid of my pants. And then I put on the shoes again. Like, what was I thinking?
Maybe you had cold feet.
Yeah, probably. Again, it becomes a pattern. I see it, Remo. I see it. So, that was a pretty one-sided game 3, but a very entertaining series between the two Koreans. Chaemiko will play Infi in a human mirror, and Soin drops down to the lower bracket where he will meet Romantic.
Which, wait, do we do upper bracket or lower bracket first here?
I think it's lower bracket, right? Pretty
I don't
sure.
remember.
Pretty sure.
I guess so.
Anything else you want to add to the series?
No. Let it go.
Okay, let it go. Little break. See you in a bit.